Testing, testing, testing.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no.
Testing, testing. We alive, Uncut Jewels, Reflex Radio. Y'all know how we do it. We started over Victory Lap, Rest in Peace, Nipsey Hussle. We got a lot of things that we gotta discuss today. The doc will be in attendance. Let's go.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.
No kidding. Uncut
Breaking down a
Jewels.
switch in front of your building.
Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. Gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But y'all know how it go. Front line every single show. Come on.
100 Pro Flow. Running shoot pro.
Vibe with me, we just made it to another Friday, people.
Every few shows, I just
Peace and blessings, peace and blessings.
Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like
Handling some things right now. We got a few guests that are coming. They will be joining us via live stream and also via telephone. Stay tuned.
Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb the tactics. Guesses.
One of the main things that we are going to get into today. I'm sure you've all heard about it. Sha'Carri Robinson. Crazy situation. Just won her run in the Olympics and just was robbed of her chance to go full throttle because of something that is legal in our states. This is outrageous, upsetting, and has been trending a lot of topics online, so we're definitely going to get into that today. Also, we have to touch in on the Free Britney campaign. Apparently, she has not been in control of her own assets or anything she wanted to do for herself or her body for the last couple of years, since she was 17.
Yeah, everything was off when I got here.
We will be right back.
You know, everybody want to be cool and talented.
Uncut Jewels, Uncut Original Street Doctor. Be right back.
Disney, what up?
You wanna be respected, celebrated, selected, but you gotta pass the test of a man using this method. Pages upon pages have absolutely been shredded. Can't skip the whack phase, now I'm gifted rapping the present. Shift from blasting the weapon to teaching classes the lessons. Even asking the questions that leave him passing the tests. Don't need the passive aggression. King relaxes his weapons. Demon found in his presence, we leave him grasping for heaven. You wanna be, come and see, come for me. I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat lovely with luxury in front of me. You wannabes can't fuck with me. Gun into the sun under me. See the sun so comfortably. His sister drinking bubbly. What you wanna do? But you can't do it like me. But you can't stop my dream. On my team, VIP. You out of breath, OVID. No entry here, y'all need ID. I'm high enough to see Chinese. Every day I eat Chinese. Watch them shake it on my feet.
Yo, where is that? You ready, Doc? You ready, Doc?
We ready.
We gonna remix it like we usually
Yeah, we gonna put Nipsey back on?
Put Nipsey back on. Start this thing over.
Be so petty, you made me cop a piece so heavy. Just to pull up on Jiggy Patty, black unicorn, sheet ready. Well, like Tiffany had it. Well, get in your bag and shit. Check your kids and your family. You know ain't nothing handed.
Hey. Let's go.
Yeah.
You back on the set, Doc. Turn the music up. Diggy J. It's been a few weeks since we did this. Like
Turn
the
it
right
all the way up.
Like
Turn it all the way up.
Y'all know how we do this thing, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know how we do this thing. Let's go.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down the switch in front of your building.
Why not smoke?
Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings.
Why she can't smoke? It's free.
It was a cold killing.
It's legal.
Gotta keep them devils in their hole.
They try to stop you from
You
running.
know how it go, nigga.
The marathon
I'm front
continues.
line every time it's on, nigga. 100 pro flow. 100 shoot pro. Pro 58.
Can't she get high?
Bulletproof soul.
Everybody else getting
Every
high.
few shows, I just buy some new
Making
gold.
money off of it.
Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District.
She got tattoos and run faster than anybody else in the world. Cause her nails is long. Cause her nails is long and her hair is blonde. Come on. Look. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins.
True devotion on the
Bluest ocean. Cruising.
My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it.
Got it?
They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them.
Thank you,
It's like that where the
Rocco.
rap, you motherfuckers
Working
shoot.
hard up here trying to make sure we deliver these jewels to y'all. Y'all already know. Shout out to
Let it
VP
play,
Freddy.
Jiggy Jada.
I'm an urban legend. South Central in a certain section.
Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence.
Guesses. Tap in,
Held me
tap
down
in,
at times
tap
I
in.
seen records.
Oh, he's here already.
He
He got the nerve to be already waiting. Here we go. This guy gets on my nerves. Money making it, straighten out my jewelry on my bench dresser. Well known, pick up in jail clothes.
Got your champagne bottle from
Rico, Steve Show. Whatever nigga playing chess, not checkers, nigga. 38 special for you clever niggas.
See, bro,
You ain't living die by these street codes. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD fall. Damn, dog. What? That was a different energy. That was a different energy. Yeah, we gotta. Yo, it's been a minute, like you said, since we've been up here and we just put the mother-daughter feel on everything that's going on in the world. Peace and blessings to everybody that's out there. Peace and blessings to our people on YouTube streaming in, Facebook streaming in, the people that's gonna catch us on Apple Podcasts later, Spotify, Amazon, Google. We love you. We see you. We appreciate all of the people. Kenya, Africa, Netherlands, Canada, Germany, Belgium. You said Kenya? Yeah. Brazil. Oh, I forgot about Brazil. I forgot about Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. Shout out to the Brazilians and all the beautiful ladies and gentlemen over there and the good black beans and rice that y'all be making over there. Shout out to last week was the prize show. This week is me and Jiggy Jada. We back in the building and we have things to talk about. Yeah, a lot of things to talk about. We got 2 guests streaming in live today. We got one of Staten Island's #1 male pioneer, legendary rappers. Giving him his roses right now. Yes, sir. We giving our family his roses now. We don't care about who came before, who's here now. We're giving our family his roses now. Today. Whether you Negroes want to give it up or not. That's how it's going down. And he got bars. Wait,
he was going as the homeless rapper last week on Instagram.
Listen,
Castro
Castro
was-
understand he's an artist.
They don't know who he is though.
Life
I
imitates
told him
art,
that
art imitates
earlier.
life. And he has a million
told him that
thousand.
earlier.
Yeah, that's just who he is. He could turn.
They don't know who he is, Nasia. They
He gonna be-
really
they know.
don't know who
They know.
William Santiago is.
They don't know him like we know him, but they fucking
Yes,
know.
and rest in peace to my uncle, his father, William Carmelo Santiago Sr., who passed away today.
Wow.
My
I
cousin
didn't
just
know
told
that.
me, so I want to give
Rest
my
in peace,
condolences
Carmelo.
to Uncle Carmelo. But Castro, he has to get his
Yeah.
5 mics, his 10 mics, and
Because if it was the source,
100 million roses. I don't know another artist working as hard as him that's out here and still repping for Staten
Work is
Island,
hard.
the number one borough that would turn their back on you in seconds.
Milliseconds.
Yo, I hate saying that I'm from here sometimes. You know why I really
Let's
hate
break it
being from
down.
here sometimes? Because there is no unity. Like nobody sticks together. They won't pick the hottest person and put them on their shoulders and push them to the forefront like Brooklyn will. Shout out to Brooklyn.
You know that.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
a haircut.
Jiggy Jade is the original Brooklyn. Yo, Castro grew up in East New York too. How about that? Castro was living in Brooklyn too. He got a piece of everything in him. He was in
Facts.
Brooklyn. You was
Brooklyn, the
born in
Bronx.
Brooklyn. They don't give it up like the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island. Y'all need to get it together. We be
Spread
looking
love, not
bad out
war.
here in these streets,
Right.
yo.
Enough of the hate and enough with the bias. Give people their
It's
roses.
disgusting. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Because when it's not a fad, it never dies anyway. So you be sitting there cutting people off and stepping on toes of somebody you think you ain't gonna need. And like Pac said, the same people you see on the way up, same
Right.
people you see on the way down.
Right.
People don't forget how you treat them.
How we do this, Nasia? How we bring your cousin in on the screen?
We ready? So we ready? We getting our
Yeah,
first
we
guest
might
now?
we might as
Might as
well
well just
let
do it now,
Castro be
right?
a part of our opening acts. Let this guy be a part of our opening acts. I don't understand how. Wait, he was a homeless rapper. He was the homeless rapper.
You with us right now, Castro?
Last week he was the homeless rapper. He got a room, guys. So this week he's the rapper with a room.
Hey man,
Right? He got TikTok and
The
Instagram
documentary.
going crazy because of the stuff
real
that this
life.
guy does, and they don't understand that Castro and Hustle been rapping since they could talk, like Jiggy Jada.
Listen, this
Y'all don't
team
understand this.
was beating on the bins that clothes go inside of with the old school radio and found a strange way to record that doing it where he puts the tissue in between the teeth. I don't know how he used to do that.
This is how serious he is about
We
his
made it work.
music.
We made
He's
it
so
work.
serious. Castro, speak. I need to hear you. Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
What's his vocals, Nasia?
Can you hear me?
I don't know.
Do we-
Yeah.
No. Castro, I can't hear you.
I'm here. Y'all don't hear me?
He's there, though.
I see you, but I don't hear nothing. Oh wait.
Yep.
You can hear him on Facebook. Is there one? We gotta touch one of those. Do we have to plug this into there?
Yeah.
We do, right? That's what we're missing.
That's what happened
1
last
second,
week,
y'all, 1
right?
second. Yo, can you hear us now? Well, can we
Yeah.
say something,
I hear
Stro?
you. I hear y'all.
Talk to me.
Yo.
Talk to me. Come and
Yeah.
talk to me. I really want.
Your name.
No, I don't hear him.
Yo.
Nothing but geniuses. Facebook
They
can hear him.
They can hear him. We can't.
Say something.
Yo.
Now I hear him.
Oh, so he's number 8?
Okay, I hear him now. You're good.
Yo.
You're good. Yeah, we hear you. What's good, Stro?
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Peace and blessings for Staten Island's number 1 rapper.
Yo, y'all already know
Castro-
what it is,
Castro
man.
Rapper, singer,
Zaytana.
engineer extraordinaire.
Castro,
Yeah.
Fidel, Castro,
Producer.
Castro, everything.
Actor.
Mr. Rikers High, Mr. Actor, Mr. Been rapping since you was 3 years old.
Been rapping since been rapping.
With
since
your
been
brother.
rapping.
Rapper
Yeah.
slash comedian.
Yeah, man.
What's
You,
good? Shots fired.
yo, y'all already know.
Shots fired. Wait,
The
how I
night
do this,
rapper.
Nathan? Round of applause for Staten Island's king. Move into the camera. I want to see you.
I can't see your face.
We need to
Adjust your
see you.
frame.
See you, man. Want to
I
see
can't-
you. See you. Yeah, do it like when you shooting movies and all that. When you got it all extra crispy.
We want to see the boogers and the hair.
I want to see everything. I want to see your tattoos, your facial hairs. Turn off the.
See me? Can you see me?
I can see you.
It's like a blue tint.
I see you. I see like a blue light special behind you.
Yeah, I put the blue light in the back to create a depth effect. So I just wanted to like
But then
and shit.
Okay. What's good, Castro? Welcome to Uncut Jewels.
Yo, man, thank you for having me. You know, if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Castro Zaytana. I was homeless a couple days ago. I was a homeless rapper in the car. Went viral on the internet for it. Then I got me a rented room. So now I'm the rapper in a rented room. Freestyles, all my freestyles are on my Instagram page, my TikTok. I just landed a production deal with a big producer. I ain't gonna say his name right now, but he's a big producer. Right. He's like Derringer to Griselda. That's all I can say right now. So
I don't know who either one of them are.
I do. Come on, say that out loud.
I don't know. I'm gonna rap
top tier. Elite.
Yeah.
He just did the BT Awards.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the whole world, because of back then when I was rapping, I used to rap about shit that I didn't have. I used to wear the fake chains, wear the fake gold, rap about cars and stuff and shit that I did not have. And when I got homeless, the shit humbled me and it made me realize God showed me something. He was like, yo, rap about this. This is what's gonna make people listen to you. So that's what I started doing. I started talking about my hairline, my bald spot, I'm being broke, not having no money, paying, living in a room and being homeless and rapping out of my car. And for some reason, the people just gravitated towards it. And now it's like, now I'm gonna take this shit to a whole nother level, with the coming out with the homeless clothing, I'm coming out with like, different arts and stuff like that. And my music is just gonna be like real shit, about Can
you take that blue light out and put a light on? Because all I see is your Yankee hat in your aura. Shirt. I don't see you.
You don't see me?
Nah, not like that. I'm looking at you on two screens. I just see like I know it's you because I know you, but I don't
see me now.
Much better.
That better?
Yeah, that's better. Much better.
Yeah. Damn, I gotta be close up on this motherfucker.
Nice to see
you the camera guy.
Yeah, it's like the picture on here is like really, really small. Like I'm trying to like see it, but it looks good though. I like this.
Are you looking on your other phone? Are you looking on YouTube? Are you streaming on YouTube or Facebook?
I'm going through the link that they sent me.
Right, but on your other phone, go to my Facebook page, and then you'll be able to see what I'm seeing. You'll see the interview live. Yeah, so
I don't have internet on this phone. I don't have internet in my room yet.
All right.
So I can't look at it on my other phone though. But yeah. So basically, it's Castro Zaytana. I've been rapping fucking forever in Staten Island. Everybody know me for that shit. Now I'm just taking it to the world now. Let the world hear me. Let some people in LA, people in all over the world, get a dosage of this Staten Island gritty rap, you know what I'm saying?
He was always a worldly dude, though.
Huh?
He was always a worldly dude.
Yeah, but it was like I was worldly for the wrong reasons. Now it's like I'm worldly and I know what I'm doing now. Like I know what I'm supposed to be talking about. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Still, it's a difference now being worldly, and that wasn't who you were who you were. Now I know who I am. You know what I mean? And I'm the homeless rapper in the car, and I am the motherfucking rapper in the rented room. That's who I am.
So you're being present. You're being present. You're being
present. This is what's like. And when I upgrade and get an apartment, I'll be the rapper in a new apartment. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get a record deal, I'll be the rapper with a record deal. Right. And then when I get a mansion, I'll be the rapper in a mansion. Just showing people the evolving of me and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's what people truly like. People like the raw, real authenticity of who we are. So when you that's like right now moment, like sharing that you homeless, but you still committed to your craft. Like this dude still rapping in a car. Like they don't understand how far
The dedication.
you willing to go to rap. This guy's not being nowhere where he cannot record. It's not happening.
The studio's right in my room. You can see it right here. Look, I'll show you.
You got nothing else. Got that music in you.
He has to record. I think he'd rather rap than eat. Like rap or eat. He's gonna rap.
That shit keeps him sane.
Yep, rapping is like, it's not even I don't know. Yeah, rapping just makes me. I don't know. It's like my counseling. That's how I can. That's how I stop my anxiety and stop my stress. I write my music and I just like, however it comes out now. The shit that I'm writing now is just different. So however it comes out, it's coming out. It's coming out. I don't give a fuck if my butt itch. I'm gonna put it in the rhyme that my butt itch. You heard?
Yo, they are so not ready for this Castro.
Yo, so check this out.
Castro
Are we on? Yeah, we're on. We're on. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we're on. Go ahead, Nasia. I'm sorry.
So you giving us the Raw Castro Uncut, this new version of you. Is
Yeah.
the new path.
Yeah, it has its gifts and its curse though. But I watched this shit with T-Pain, and T-Pain said he was on a plane one day, and Usher was on the plane, and Usher had someone call him to the back. So T-Pain went to the back room, and Usher said to T-Pain, he said, "Yo, you know you fucked music up, right?" And he's like, "What?" And Usher's like, "Yo, you fucked the game up."
Damn.
And he's like, "What? What do you mean?" What? He's like, "With that auto tune, you made it hard for our real R&B singers. You made it hard for us. Thank you for fucking up the game." And T-Pain he thought about that, and he was like, "Wow." But he dealt with a lot of depression from that, thinking that he fucked the game up, and that made me retrospect back to me, and it's like the shit that I'm talking about in my music. If it gets the attention that it's supposed to get, and the shit that I'm talking about is gonna make people realize all that shit is fake, and they don't want to listen to that no more. And then, so what the industry is gonna do, what Usher did, they're gonna be like, "Yo, thank you for fucking up the game. Thank you, for taking the veil over people's eyes."
Right.
And if I'm a part of, if I'm gonna be a part of that, and making people say that I fucked the game up, so people can open their fucking eyes, then I would love to be that person. Then I'll take all the motherfucking rights to all that.
I would say what you're doing is actually making people actually rap.
That's what I'm talking about. You're making it to the point where you're basically saying you're basically showing and you're rapping in your music about poor shit. You're rapping about you being poor, but it sounds so fucking good. And it's like, how can somebody be so poor and make some shit sound so good? And I'm listening, and it's like, you don't have to they think like, oh, so you mean to tell me I don't have to look at rappers that they got the cars and the all the bad bitches and the 100 chains? You mean to tell me that there's good music without that shit?
Right.
Yeah.
That there's good music without all of the bullshit. That there's real people rapping.
And the
Yeah.
fact that you are
Heard that.
you are a regular on TikTok
Yeah.
and you have your Instagram presence. Like I told you, I don't know if you read it the other day, but I give you to September. I give you September.
To September?
I give you to September. And it'll happen before that, but I'm gonna just give you to September. I'll give you to September before your Instagram go up to 100K. I'll give you September.
I'm trying to get it right now. I'm trying to crawl right now and get it. I just need to get it to. I needed to get it to 10K. I need 4,000 more followers. So I'm actually trying to fucking think and glitch the matrix to figure out how can I get 4,000 followers and fuck.
Can't hear you.
How can I get 4,000 followers in 1 month? What can I do? I know what to do.
Reels.
Yeah, Reels too. Reels, yeah, reels too. But I'm talking about
on the whole spectrum.
when somebody watches. I have to do something so ill that when somebody watches it, I have to follow this guy.
You're already doing that.
So, but now I have this big producer that I'm dealing with who has 20K followers, right? And he's posting me on his page, right? Just by him posting the shit that he did on his page, it got me like 200, 300 followers.
So you're doing it
You're doing
already.
it.
You speaking it into existence. You just have to. All you have to do is be you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you have to do. You can't be anybody else.
Yeah, that's all I got. Is basically that's basically what I got to do. So that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I need to get it to 10K, get that motherfucking check on that blue check on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but I really want to. I'm putting in the universe. I'm trying to break through the frequencies of like Jay-Z, J. Cole. I'm trying to because rap is so oversaturated with so many fucking rappers. It's like, how can these motherfuckers hear everybody?
Right.
Trust me. They hearing
So,
you.
but it's like what I'm saying. So it's like you gotta be doing something so ill and so dope where that they can hear you. You know what I'm saying? And then once I get the recognition, which is gonna come to do this shit, oh my god! And once the world hear this shit and they go to my page and just check out these real freestyles and just all the crazy ideas I'm just gonna be coming with, because I'm working on an EP so fucking real, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? And now I'm this new person. I reinvented myself. It's like now I can talk about real shit in my life and now talk about my beliefs in God and talk about that too and shit like that. So now it's okay.
Are you ever gonna come back to New York? Think maybe this is a way for you to come back home and take it over?
Yeah, in a bulletproof Benz Maybach. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta holler at Cortez. I spoke to Cortez on the 29th. He just so happened to be at a car wash. TK was there, and you already we go back. Hit him up.
Well, actually, I'm at a point where I don't want to hit none of these niggas up. I went, they see me on Instagram. Do these niggas like videos? Do these niggas like they see me. They don't like. So I'm right now I'm working on my brand. I'm working on this thing right here. I'll catch you on the way up. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but shout out to Cortez. We go way back, Fight Club days. But shout out to him. But right now I'm just focused on I got a bigger fucking mission. Big mission.
So what's good with the movie?
The Night Rapper movie right now is on hold right now because I'm trying to raise up some capital I gotta pay these actors and shit. So I just hollered at the nigga that be doing the nigga that be looking like Keanu Reeves, the John Wick character on TikTok. You ever seen him?
No.
He probably was on that Dave Chappelle episode.
He looked just like
I
fucking.
know what you talking about.
He looked just like John Wick
on the Chappelle show when they did that people.
No, I don't know. I don't remember that though. But this dude looks like John Wick, and he wants to be in my movie. So, I got to pay him and shit like that. So I'm just trying to raise up capital, and then once the movie's done, I'm going to get it on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna get it on Tubi, get it in some film festivals. Shaheem is gonna put it on his Isometric 360 website, where we're gonna be selling actual DVDs and stuff like that, collectibles. I got the clothing line on his website as well. The Night Rapper Night Rapper clothing. Vlad TV just posted me and Shaheem's video on his page, on his website page, the Rugged song, because
Shaheem.
yeah. The rugged song is right now. It's streaming everywhere. I can stream it. It's called Rugged. You go to vladtv.com and go check that video out. It's pretty dope. Yeah.
You got your ducks in a row. You got everything in position. You're in position.
Yeah. I'm slowly aligning myself. Slowly.
Yeah, you in position. I know you like things to be happening right now.
Well,
Because you never had patience.
I don't have no
Put in a
patience
lot of
at
work.
all.
Yo,
But
you
with
never
this
had
shit,
patience.
yeah, but with this shit, you
Other
got
stuff,
it's
you
like,
just wanna see what you put the work in comes
Yeah,
back. You waiting for the comeback. It's
time for
coming.
y'all to win. I'm telling Nasia
It's
that all the
coming.
time. Like the same thing with her. Like you just saying like you got love for everybody else. You know you got love for them, and but you on a different mission. I feel the same way with her and doing features and working with certain people and different artists. Like they see her. They know you where you at. They know what you're doing. So
yeah,
at
like I'm telling you, man. Let me tell you something,
the end of
man.
the day,
That
stay focused on what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused
Mhm.
on what you doing. They know who the illest. Yo, hands down, the illest ain't nobody iller than Jada and you from Staten Island. Period. I don't care what
Yeah.
anybody say. Ain't nobody
especially
harder than you.
especially
No better female, no better male.
yeah, ain't no female fucking with Jada. That's just like
They've been stealing.
that's not gonna happen.
That's
But I
what
tell you this though, the only thing
But
they be stealing
Jada's more
and
lenient.
trying to push other
Jada's
female
more
artists like
lenient
they
and
could even
friendlier than you,
rap on my
Castro.
level.
She will if she will. She's more forgiving in the booth. She's more forgivable. They more reachable. She'll do songs with motherfuckers that she shouldn't be recording with. I tell her, leave these
yeah.
people alone.
Yeah, like
Leave
only
these
thing I'm gonna tell you
people
something.
alone. I
The
always say,
vision I see for Jada, like what I would do with Jada is it would just look 10, 20 times better. Just the vision of just how I would shoot her videos and just shoot her content and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because the only thing that's holding Jada back is the content. The raps are there, the music is there, but the content is not there. And that's the only thing she's missing. Once she gets with me,
what's the content?
content meaning like, you know, like
Then
the not the packaging, but just like what you put out on your pages, what do you put on your social medias and how it looks and how the quality looks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Me, if she was with me, I have a whole different approach of how she should look, how the camera's supposed to see her, how the quality and what quality and how many frames per second of how the camera should look at her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'll rebuild her whole shit from the ground up. And but right, I can still do that in this present time right now. But right now, I'm just focusing on trying to fix what I'm trying to do and put out what I'm trying to put out. Once I'm grounded and comfortable enough, I would definitely extend my arms to Jada to come and let me work on her projects and let me work on um, her visuals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So because once she sees what I can do with her, then she'll see it. But you sometimes you can't get mad at sometimes people don't really see your vision because nobody ain't gonna see it at first. You know what I mean? But once they do see it, they'll get that aha moment and they'll be like, wow, now I see what you was trying to do. So for right now, you just have to be a little bit patient and wait for them to or Jada or anybody that fucks with me to be accepted and let me pour this this creative ideas that I have on their whole image, the choice of because Jada has no problem with the music. That's not the problem. Maybe the choice of beats, maybe. I have a different what I see what Jada can do, my nigga. It'll just be fucking devastating to do what I already have a plan and she's in it. So when it comes to when it aligns itself, she's gonna be respected for real, for real. She's gonna look like a fucking superstar, you
but
know.
that's because bringing it back to what I said in the beginning of the interview, y'all have been making music before you were masters at making music.
Yeah.
This is not like somebody threw a beat and they're like, yo, they mad nice. They rap sometimes. No,
Mm-hmm.
y'all really like police officers put in 40 years and retire.
Yeah.
How many years in music you got in already?
Man.
You've
Over
done
a
no other
decade.
job more than you've done music. So
But
how many
Man.
years?
nobody knows me, Jonathan and Will sonically the way we know each other.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why listen, I get what he's saying when he says what he says.
Because I know, Jada, I know.
We molded into what we were around each other, and in the beginning stages it was us.
When I see your content, Jada, I get frustrated.
Talk about
Like
it.
I get frustrated because I'd be like, damn. Only if this girl just be around me so I can just show her what I want to do, and what it would just look fucking amazing. Like it would just look. And when I see some of your content, I'd be like, damn, this shit is digressing her music. It's digressing everything. You can't feel it.
I've heard that before.
You know what I'm saying? So what I know, I already know how to make people really see the diamond that you are. And it all has to do with great quality, great production, great video, great content, great ideas and great topics, and great marketing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that part of you saying like God giving you an awakening and an enlightening
Yeah.
through your homelessness and grounding you back to making it okay, making God the center in the beginning and the ending of all that you do, because you know the Bible, you know God, you grew up in it, and you know spirituality. So aside from that, like you hustle, everybody's grown up and separated and gone their own ways, but I feel like until we all are able to coexist under one umbrella, then we're not going to be able to take off like the rockets that we are, because we have to shift the narrative. Too many families like, oh, we related, but we can't. Like, look at Ghost. It's nothing for Ghost to just say, you know what, I know I got mad talented family, let me just pull them in the booth, let me do and we can get it popping. No,
it's not how it went down.
It's how other people like, ain't that your cousins? And
right,
like I got mad cousins, but at the end of the day, talent runs deep through the veins of our family, period. And talent is something that you guys all do effortlessly. That's why it's so easy for you to just go on there and rap and freestyle. You do this in your sleep. You've been doing this since you was like 4 years old.
Yep.
And the world don't know that part of y'all. Y'all really live and breathe. Y'all veterans in music already, and you haven't even reached the pinnacles that God has set aside for y'all to reach. So I agree with what you said about Jada's content and packaging. I agree with what you said about yourself with switching your style and knowing that being honest and present and real and raw, that's who the people need to see. They really don't know the energy that you come with.
Yes, they do. There's blockages as well. There's another side to that where a lot of people were sitting there watching, and then when the time came for them to do something with another artist, they were stealing from us. A lot of our material, a lot of our styles and flows have been stolen.
Okay.
I just seen some. I didn't even get a chance to tell you, and I ain't even gonna really speak on it, but I just seen something that was stolen from me, and now she on the radio.
Wow.
The same beat I did from K-Shark TV with the same concept, rocking the Lakers and all that. And then y'all niggas acting like y'all don't see me. Then I seen another person who could get me on the radio, and I told this person to shout us out, look out for Uncut Jewels, because he was acting like he wanted to show love. And niggas,
I told you
and
he
niggas,
was fronting when you told me that.
I seen that shit.
I told you he was fronting when you told me that.
The only difference is we rap different.
He was
And
fronting.
she's feminine. But it's still, Jada did it first, and niggas don't want to give me my roses.
And they
Same
don't
thing
have
with
to.
Castro.
They don't have to.
Hold on, I remember years ago, Castro was rapping and singing and producing, and niggas thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? Niggas ain't take it seriously. You showed a lot of niggas the way, and they acting like they don't know that. So it's two sides to this. It's not that we ain't good enough, we ain't work hard enough or smart enough. Niggas got capital. Niggas had shit backing them. They stole ideas. They watched us, and they invested in other people. That's it. They stepped on our toes. That's it. There's two sides to this shit.
Yeah. So it's
I didn't even know I was still being watched.
Why not? You dope.
That shit was crazy to
They
me.
can't take your talent away from you. They can take anything in the world. They cannot take the fact
Think
that
I care because the shit is on the
talented.
radio. That shit ain't better than what
But-
I did. And if I didn't do it and I was from Staten Island in that cipher, she would have never even did it. And I already know somebody was behind her to make her do that. So it's being designed to go against us. Been that way for years.
And that is why I create my own platform.
Same with you too, man.
That is
How long
why
you
I
been doing what
create
you
my
do?
own platform.
They shit.
That is why I
Now
do
y'all got me started.
what I do. That is why I have a following that's extensive around the globe, because I don't rely on this bullshit ass crab in a barrel borough.
Right. That goes with what you were saying in the beginning.
I got one award from Staten Island. All
Right.
those
Talk
awards
about
I
it.
got in the house came from other
It
states,
ain't just music.
from other places. It hadn't anything to do with where I grew up at.
Yo, there's so much, like, Staten Island has so much fucking talent. It's ridiculous, man. But it's almost like Staten Island has a glass dome on it, and niggas can't break through that glass dome. For me to leave Staten Island, my nigga, I had to physically make a rocket and break through that glass dome and get the fuck out of there.
Mm.
Because I was either gonna get killed or be in jail for a long time.
And I'm glad you left.
Right.
I'm glad you left.
All of this means something
Now,
for your
now
testimony.
I want my daughter to leave too. I want you know why I want her to be where you are? Because I know that y'all together is magic. You,
I
her,
gotta
hustle.
stay away. I always come back.
I know wherever you guys are, magic is going to be created. And this is not the stage for that magic to be created.
Bless.
These dudes are gonna come later talking about how they knew you and how they did a song with you and how y'all was in the booth together and how y'all did all these other things. The world is so much bigger than Staten Island. With social media, it's a gift and a curse. You got people you've never met supporting you.
Yeah.
Like you got 300 followers just from the dude sharing your joint. He shared your joint because it's worth sharing. He ain't share it because you look nice and he like your tattoos. No, you dope. And God will use, when you put God first in your life, God will use people to put you in a position for his plan and journey for your life. But you gotta be in tune. You gotta be aware.
When you got Gilly DMing you, talking about, I see what you doing, we gonna work, you know you're doing something.
Facts. Shout out to Gilly the Kid. He was another one that was left field, anti-industry, and kept it grinding and kept it pushing. So he can recognize.
Yeah. Shout out to Z Banger Entertainment on
One day I'm gonna be on Gilly's motherfucking podcast. I tell you that much.
I don't even know who Gilly is.
Gilly the
Gilly,
Kid.
you don't know Gilly the Kid? Him and Wallow.
You gotta know.
I know who. Oh, I know who Wallow is. Oh, Gilly is the dark-skinned guy.
Gilly's the bald-headed dude.
Gilly used to rap.
Oh,
Philly. He used to ghostwrite for Lil Wayne.
I know who Wallow is. I definitely know who Wallow is. Wallow came out of prison and outbelieved everybody and shot through the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it takes. You gotta literally outbelieve everything and everybody.
Just because you know, just because you might know a nigga that's on right now, right? Just let's say you knew Rick Ross. Rick Ross knew you got talent. He know. But Rick Ross could give you the keys, but what are you gonna do with it? See, Wallow, he knew his cousin Gilly was lit. He said, when I come home, I'm gonna get with my cousin and bring all this shit into fruition. I'm gonna use what my cousin could give me and skyrocket on my own. So you gotta basically take advantage of opportunities, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta take advantage.
And that's smart. That's what you're supposed to do. If you give me the keys, give me the keys. I don't need you making my plate. I don't need you to prepare my food. I don't need you to do none of that. Just show me how to produce my own eggs. Show me how to fish. You're gonna show me how to fish. I'm gonna fish for myself every single day. I don't need your hook. I don't need your bait. None of that. You showed me, you gave me the game. You showed me how to fish. And the people that are hungry enough, you're gonna see them in the morning at the ocean fishing.
Right.
That's right.
Shout out to Riz. Riz is in the building.
Jada
Z Banger Entertainment streaming it on YouTube.
Up, Riz?
Thanks for the shout out. They shout us.
Who watching this shit? Who in here? Who's in the things? I can't see nothing.
You can't see none of
Well,
them.
we got Philly in the building. Z Banger's from Philly.
Z Banger Entertainment
always
on
shines in.
YouTube. He's streaming it from YouTube. We got Brooklyn Riz in the building.
Shout out to Z Banger, man. Shout out to Philly.
We got Brooklyn in the building. We got Connecticut in the building. We got
Oh shit!
Pennsylvania's in the building.
Wow.
We got
YouTube.
we got a
people
lot of
watching from
YouTube
from
streamers.
all over. Yeah, YouTube's in the
we
building.
also got Kenya's in the building. We got Netherlands in the building, Belgium in the building, Canada's in the building.
Let me show you. Let me show
Queens
you.
is in the building.
Germany.
Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you how real this shit is. My music is right. I say, yo, people see me and think I'm homeless and call cops. I was 9 days ago though, but I'm on top. I just saw my future down 4 blocks. I hope I get rich so I could fix my hairline and my bald spot. If I don't pay my rent, I'm coming home to a door locked. I ain't selling my soul to a witch or a warlock.
Come
You
on.
hate and you can suck on my tall cock and gargle that bitch with a Listerine cough drop. Get off cock.
Yeah.
Johnny Slash gave me a call. We about to drop an EP so hot, tell Jay-Z call Rock. Landlord outside. Shh. I heard the door knock. I'll pay him next week. I'll make sure, Pop. Because right now, pockets on £5, my shit in the pawn shop. And if I don't blow, I thought about doing porn, Pop. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just coming off top. We was in the shelter, EAU, way before Pac. And I was upstate way before Shock. Locked up in Tryon, Maplewood, hygiene store shop. You whack, you won't blow by a long shot. This rap shit, you can't touch Castro like he has smallpox. You heard?
We got people in the comments loving it.
Yo, we got people in the comments. She said not the cough drop. Yo,
They loving it.
Best I said not the cough drop.
Not the cough drop.
Yo, Best I said you need to kick them bars again. You can't breathe.
Yo,
So
hey,
she's
yo.
a follower. Shout out to Eloquent Essentials in the building.
Eloquent Essentials. Make sure y'all go to, y'all want to hear my freestyles, which is super dope. Make sure y'all go to my Instagram, Castro with a K __ Zaytana. Castro Zaytana. Castro _ Zaytana.
Kid in the building say you dropping bombs.
Hey, yo. I got something else for them. Hold on. I got something else for them. Hold on. I got something else.
Y'all getting raw bars from Castro Zaytana, Staten Island's
Let me
number
get some more bars.
rap god. You heard it. Uncut
Exactly.
Jewels.
Listen. You don't see that I'm hungry and bored? Don't hit my DM for free shit. I need money. I'm poor. Kill yourself. Go bungee your cord. I hate niggas with this free shit. I need chips, bummy and all. Send $100, something. Go fund me. I'm on. Send money and I'll fucking record. And please don't sell me no dreams, bitch. It ain't funny at all. You send money, I'll rap like a mummy and all. You don't see that my tummy is sore? I welcome any good bitch with a good heart, ugly and all. Don't take advantage of a poor nigga. Dunny, I'm strong. I want filet mignon, steak, bloody and all. I'm tired of eating Chinese dumplings and more. So please, if you want my services, send money, it's on. You feed me, I feed you with hard punches and all. Pay me, and we all get fucking along.
Castro Zaytana.
The rap god. The rap god is up here on
718-477-0139.
Reflex Radio. The place where all the other shows hate to love them.
So
Uncut
please don't hit my DM with the free shit. Y'all niggas know I'm homeless. I just rented a room. I'm poor. I don't got no money. So if you want me to do music, send me $50, $100. Give me something, nigga.
Right.
Yo, you listening to the homeless rapper. He keeping it 1,000.
Help me out. You know
Gotta
what I'm
work.
saying? That's all. You want me to jump on your beat? If you're a producer, you want me to jump on your beat and you're doing a project or some shit like that? I'll do it. Send me $100. Send me $150. I'll do it.
Respectfully.
Yo, Cash, can you jump on my song, my nigga? All right. You've been watching my page though. You do know I'm homeless, right? Oh,
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do know that. Okay. Well, I don't do shit. So you know what it is, right?
Yo, Brooklyn said you need to drop a prayer like DMX.
Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever and ever. Amen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kulahu halahu sama lam yulid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kudarabinas, Filikinas, Elihinas, Meshistelikinas, Eladi Wasfi Sadorinas, Venachinativas, Allahu Akbar. Before I go, Biz Marquis is real sick right now. So I wanna spit this rhyme for him. It's a prayer rhyme that I wrote for Biz Marquis. I just want to give this. I wish the best of health for Biz Marquis right now.
Yeah,
Like
put some
said-
hearts up in the comments for
Biz
Biz
Marquis.
Marquis. Put some hearts in the comments. Keep the hearts coming, guys, for Biz Marquis.
Hey, yo, Biz
World.
Marquis, Johnny Slash with this brick hard beat. I'm gonna start this off with God bless and prayers out to Biz Marquis. I pray his heart get a kickstart, B. For many years, he poured his soul in the game. He let his big heart speak. And we gotta do is pray and do this shit off beat and hold hands and meditate till he gets strong, B. I ain't gonna front. This been a pissed off week. I'm tired of hearing bad news. Fast food got my shit off key. Biz Marquis, take my strength and live off me. Hip hop and your kids need crisscross peace. God, please let them live long, please. Too many legends die young. Everybody pray for Biz Marquis.
Yeah.
You heard it here first at Uncut Jewels. Castro Zaytana, Hamza Music, follow him. Send prayers up for Biz Marquis, people.
Yes. We
And
don't play around here.
just love each other. Love each other. Be kind to each other. If you see somebody that needs some help, help them. No matter what. Get your fucking face out your asshole and stop being mean to people and stop treating people like they ain't shit. You know, be nice and kind to each other. And make sure you wash your hands after you take a shit. Wash your hands after you take a shit. And when you piss, all right?
You can't break out. We got to play some classic Jiggy Jada and Castro. You'll pull up your SoundCloud.
How you do that? Play it.
Yeah, we can't do that
Jiggy
from
Jada,
there,
pull
yeah.
up your SoundCloud.
Wash your hands, man. Wash your hands.
We're gonna have to take that out of there. We won't be able to hear him.
Oh, we can't.
I'm
can't.
tired of
Yo,
giving.
Castro, play something in the
The
background.
same channel.
I'm tired of giving niggas daps and their hands feel like grease. I don't like that. I want to shake a dry hand, not a greasy hand. Got a whole bunch of ball sweat on you. Please, man. Damn.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, homie. I'm gonna give you this. Fight
Wash
the
your
power.
hands.
I'm gonna give you the Radio Raheem. Yeah.
Yo, Castro, you can't play that track that Brooklyn is asking you to play.
What track?
Put your phone down. Come and help me. You can't play that track.
How can I play that? Oh man, nah, I can't. I just rented this room, man. I don't got internet yet. I don't have enough money for internet. All I got is the internet on my phone. You know, I can't play. I wish I could play it right now, but I got music, but it's on my computer. Right? I could play something. Let me
Can
see.
you play something new? Can you play something new for the listeners all over the world? It's not just you.
Yeah, I'll play the 2-2 G's diss track.
You got a lot of different listeners that's tuning in from all over the world, and some people that are catch this replay later. So if you're tuning in now, you are now tuning into the Street Doctor and Jiggy Jada, Uncut Jewels. We streaming in live with our real cousin. He's like my
Castro.
nephew. It's my nephew. It's my nephew.
Right,
That's-
That's my cousin. That's my sister's nephew.
Alumni.
That's my
Rest in-
sister's nephew.
Yeah, rest in peace to Hound, man. Miss Sharice, man. We love you, Miss Sharice.
Yes, rest in peace to
Rest
my
in peace,
nephew
Kyrie.
Kyrie. Shout out
Hound Baller.
to Hound Baller.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
Hold on,
on.
let me see something. My father died today. Shit crazy, man.
Condolences once again.
Yeah,
Uncle Carmelo.
yeah. How was that for you, Castro? When did you find out?
Today?
Earlier?
Yeah, I just found out earlier. Shit's crazy, man. I know he ain't do nothing for me in this life. Hopefully he could do something for me in the next life, you know?
Hmm.
But yo, check this out. 2-2 G's diss track, because he try to diss that now. And let's go. Let's go, baby.
This ain't no CJ4. Hey, yo, 2-2 G's, man. Listen, you don't know nothing about that.
Okay.
You obviously don't watch that song, nigga.
Okay. Castro Fidel. Oh, big fan of.
Yo, why you niggas taking CJ for? He put on for Staten Island like a prepaid store. We need to drink V8 more. PJ's for. Play, I heard you a rap. Ever turning you Mac? Heard that you black. You gonna need a surgical pack. Island up north. Case you soft.
No, he rapping no cat.
So get a life. We don't bust like gun like 100 nights. I don't think you wanna fight. I wanna do songs with you. Got tight. Fuck wrong with you. Or dip off with you. Pull a pistol and clip off and rip off tissue. Are you dumb? Rated R, nigga. Are you dumb? Never heard about beta, nigga? Who hate y'all niggas? Eat a dick, really? Motherfucker on the map. Watch Mike inside back. Went from Brownsville. The old school shooters around, get down still. He from Brownsville. I don't blood like a nigga's bloodhound drill. Like a Staten Island nigga. Roses on Rikers Island, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. You know the fuzz watching on the book just in case. Say a lot of shit. Might build a new case. I don't know about the big dance guns and killer case. Yeah, let me stop right there, man. Y'all know the vibe.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Ah, man.
Yo, you ain't on Hot 97. You on Uncut Jewels.
I know. I want them to
do this all day.
That song is so long, it's forever. I swear to God.
All day.
Y'all be sitting here listening to that shit forever. I went hard for Staten Island, man. You already know, man. You already know.
Always did.
Give us another freestyle. You and Jiggy Jada. Come on, show them what y'all made of. And then we let you go.
All right, I'm gonna spit something for y'all. Hold on, let me spit something.
You and Jada, like back in
we'll go back and forth.
When y'all was in Fight Club and you was bringing Jada, like, yo, I'm bringing Jada with me to Fight Club. They don't even know she was battling because of Castro.
Youngest.
Yeah.
Castro, yo, Jada is. Let me get shots fired. Yo, Jada is officially one of Castro's first rap students of the game.
Hell yeah. She's a beast now.
Came up under his tutelage.
She's a monster.
They talk about me.
That's why when she come around me and we start doing this shit I got over here.
Throwing me in ciphers.
Oh my God, it's gonna be insane,
bro.
Bro.
Social media.
Hard-headed generals in the building.
Oh yeah, shout out to Big Zoo, shout out to Sean Montgomery. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to fucking Check Cash Productions.
Hard hitters on the check in.
It's Mom's Kitchen now.
Shout out to Mom's Kitchen. Shout out to Blur. Fucking shout out to Blur, man. You know, shout out to Blizzard. And my son Blizz, man. Shout out to Blizz, man. Shout out to fucking all the hoods in Staten Island. I don't give a fuck if you're a dope fiend, a crackhead. I love all you motherfuckers, man. You hear me? I love you, Staten Island. I'm putting on for us. I'm gonna get this record deal. I'm gonna come back to the island with bearing gifts and glad tidings.
Let's get this outro freestyle, Jiggy J. Castro.
All right, let me spit some.
How you want to do this? We doing 16? You want to go back and forth?
Go back and forth. Show these motherfuckers what y'all made of. They don't know.
All right, go back. Want to go back and forth, guys? You go forward.
Go back and forth. Show them.
The sun cut. They want the raw 16, the front of the gun butt. Don't go behind my back like a nunchucks. This off the dome. You stupid, you dumb fucks. I got one up. Pass it to Stroke.
Your bitch is ugly and she got a young butt. I don't give a fun fuck. You mess with me, I'll punch you in your face until your nose fucking butt.
Shit. And this is about to come up. They was talking crazy. They ain't really run up.
Hold up. Get your dough up. Cash about to blow up. You got a gun, so what? I'll punch you in your stomach till you throw up. Hate niggas who let her talk and never show up. Catch him on that pull-up bar as soon as he go up. Rackers down stab in your... Woo!
Bitches want to battle. Get at me, sis. See me in the streets. You tried to dap me, bitch. Who really want the his? Then at me then. Get up close and personal. They ask for pics. Who else lay these niggas on their back and shit? Don't try to come for her. Leave them in the casket quick. Then point and laugh while the casket dip. You can't master drip. Who let these bum niggas gas these chicks? I'm different.
Yeah, I used to be on my non-tray shit, but I was born crooked because my father had a sideways dick. I'm out of here, y'all. Love y'all.
Castro Fidel. Yo, Castro
Yes, sir.
Zaytana. I'm gonna
Yo,
call you tonight, family, when we off the air. I can't stop saying Castro Fidel or
you call me both.
remember your first album, Cavassier?
Ah, god damn it. Castro GTX Fuel, Cavassier.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
That was one right there. That was a classic. That was a Staten Island classic fucking mixtape. Niggas can't tell me nothing, man.
Yeah, I need that. I need that goddamn
You need
mixtape,
that
man.
back. I know Zoo got it in the cut.
Zoo,
Yeah, Zoo.
shout out to Zoo.
That shit got that
fire.
mixtape. That mixtape got Junebug on it. Rest in peace.
Right.
That shit is a classic, man.
Classic, bro.
You got everybody on
Classic.
it, but
Red Top
thanks for
before he gave
calling
his
in.
life to God.
Huh?
Red Top, shout Red Top. We
Shout
can't
out
even
to
get that
Red
Red
Top.
Top no more. We had Red Top.
Yeah.
Red Top was really, really, really out there.
God bless y'all. Get y'all one of these Bibles, man. God bless.
yes,
Talk about it.
heard you.
All right, man. I'm more for this. I gotta feed my little fish. Get my little fish right here. I got a fish. I bought a fish. They sell fishes in 99-cent stores out here. Isn't
Yeah,
that something?
what kind of fish is that? Let me see your fish.
This nigga, I don't know what
What's
this
his name?
nigga.
Barb? What is that, Castro?
I put a lock in there so he could chill on it. You know, so I ain't got no toys to put in the water. So I put a lock in there. He just be chilling on that shit. I hope he ain't dead. Is he alive?
Wait,
he alive.
is that a Chinese soup bowl that the fish is in?
Yeah.
What kind of fish you got? One of those.
Listen, I'm the rapper in the rented room, and he's the fish in the bowl, and the oodles and noodles bowl.
The shit.
Hey yo, we both
And the fish in the Chinese soup bowl. Oh, you crazy.
we both fucked up here.
It's all good though, yo. We struggling together. That's
Yo,
what
we
it's
struggling together, man. We struggling together, man.
Yo, you far from where I came to see you at, because I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yo, I'm not far from where you see me at. Nah.
All right. I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah, man. Hit me up, all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up later.
Yo,
I
thank you. I love you too, man. I love you, Jada, man. Thank you, Reflex Radio.
Tell everybody
Thank
where they
you.
can find you at. Tell the people where they can find you at all over the globe.
Yo, find me on Instagram, Castro_Zaytana. And then find me on TikTok under Kevin Fakes. Kevin Fakes. KEVINFAKEZ. Kevin Fakes. I love y'all, bro. One love.
Heard you. Love you too. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
All right. Yeah, guys. So that was an amazing impromptu interview with my cousin Castro Zaytana, Staten Island's finest bar king, rap god. We gonna give him his flowers while he's still living around here. That's what we gonna do. We got Miss Peter Virgo. She's tuning in next. Farrah Shepherd. And how do I say MJ Noir? How do I say
You
that?
gotta ask her that. I think it's
Because you was the
Noir.
headliner for the launch party. So
No, MJ Noir. It's like say moi. She
MJ
say it better than I do.
MJ Noir. So shout out to
God bless Riz. Much
shout out
love
to
for checking in.
MJ Noir for tuning in.
Let's get her. Let's
Pull her up. Pull her up. Want to play a song and pull her up, or pull her up and then
Gotta just pull her up. We can't. Play
how
the
we
song.
do this? We do that.
There you go.
Oh,
Farrah. Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh,
There
turn
we
your
go.
her
No, I
volume
got
or
that.
ours?
She good. She good. I
That
got
was
it.
her volume or our volume.
She's
All
good.
right,
She's
all
good.
right. There she go. There she go with her curly hair. There she go,
Nice.
looking all cute.
How are you ladies tonight?
Hey,
We're
peace
good.
and blessings. How,
Peace.
okay, so we give a round of applause for this chocolate sister.
Another one.
Thank
Yes.
you so much for having me. Thank you.
Welcome back to Uncut Jewels. Were you
Thank you.
opportunity to watch the show? Were you watching the show?
I just saw the end of it. That's the last like maybe 10 minutes.
Okay, so how do I pronounce MJ Noir?
Just the way you did.
That's how you say it?
That's how you say it. Now, if I'm Haitian, so I would probably say MJ Noir, but
Like moi said it. See?
yeah,
Oh,
Noir,
MJ
yeah,
Noir.
which
Okay.
means black. So it's not it's really to celebrate and to really, my goal is to educate the black and brown community, because there's just various reasons, from understanding the medicinal aspects of cannabis and also the political, the legal, judicial, the disparities. There's so many different aspects of it that, we are targeted, and so it's really my goal to really teach us how to fight back and how to, reclaim our power and to be able to use it for the greater good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm loving the name. My daughter was
Thank you.
like, you gotta say Noir.
Noir.
Like, give it a
Just
kiss.
think sexy. The sexier you say noir. You just, just make it your own.
I was trying to at you on Facebook, but I can't find MJ Noir's page.
Oh, okay. It's there. It's
I don't know
on
why I can't add it. I don't know why I can't add it on Facebook.
I'm not sure, but I'll check on that. I'll check to see if maybe it's a setting I have or something. I'm not sure why.
Sometimes Facebook just does that. They won't allow you to like add pages. Even some of my pages, I'll be like, where is my page?
Yep.
And I'm not allowed to add it. So I don't know why. Like, I can spell it out, but I can't add it.
Yep.
Where the link is there. So thank you for coming on Uncut Jewels today. I'm so happy that we have you as a strong Haitian, black, beautiful queen, entrepreneur,
Right.
survivor of many things, woman still striving out here. Huge day one supporter of myself. And
Thank you for coming on Uncut Jewels today.
with Jada. She's like,
One supporter of
her own fan relationship with you.
She seen me come up.
Right. And then she got her own fan
She been
relationship with me. And then we share a lot of things, our backgrounds, homelessness, things like that.
Yeah.
So today, which was very important, Jada and I were speaking over lunch about touching on the topics of you echoing, Farrah.
Okay, it's probably because I just try to.
Yeah, put your volume down.
Okay.
Is that your phone?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's
On your
better.
phone?
Yeah, I have, it's my, for some reason the laptop doesn't the Wi-Fi doesn't connect too well. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get this phone to stay.
Yeah, that's the feedback.
Yeah,
This will,
turn your volume down on your phone.
okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
What live with Farrah Chiffon?
That's Cher Enfant.
Oh, how you say it? Say it?
Farrah
Cher Enfant.
Shara.
Cher Enfant. It means sweet infant. So if you would say the English way, then it's Cher Enfant.
So the other way is Shara Font.
Sharon Funk.
Cher Enfant.
Oh, why? You know how I pronounce your name. I said Shepherd.
Yeah, Sharon Font. It's fine. Sharon Font. If you want to.
I didn't know that. Okay, Sharon Font. So yeah, Jada and I over lunch we were discussing some of the topics that are heavily in the media right now.
Mm-hmm.
We were speaking about the young lady who was disqualified
Yes.
from Olympics.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
We rooting for you, baby. We don't give a damn.
Yes, we give a round of applause
Weed is legal, man.
for that beautiful black queen. We don't give a round of applause. I feel the same way I felt about her last week, and nothing's going to change that. I don't think, and especially at a state of today where weed is legal in so many places, and she was in Oregon where it's legal.
Very.
And was smoking. Okay, I get it. It's a part of the rule to not smoke or get high. So it's not like she killed someone. Like she got high. I think it's more about her color and the tattoo
Can't even say that.
and the hair color
It's about the
than
fact
it
that
is about the
she's
fact
a
that she
woman.
smoked weed and that she won and she's a woman.
Because she's a woman. Michael
You,
Phelps. Did
You
it?
know what you
Both?
know what it is? She medicated, and she chose, and I'm happy for me that she chose marijuana and not alcohol, because if she had drank alcohol she would not have been able to actually function.
Right.
And the marijuana, because it's a medicinal plant, it actually enabled her to heal um her depression over losing her mother
Thank
and
you.
the anxiety associated with that.
Right.
And she was still able to do what she did, because when you use marijuana medicinally and not, because I say elevate, I don't like stoner, because there is a difference, and so for me, being that she was able to perform, and I'm sure she wasn't elevated during the run, but you know I'm sure she elevated, and which is medicated, and not overindulged and actually stoned, and so got stoned. And so however, one thing I do respect is the fact that she took accountability, and she's just like, listen, I made a decision.
Right.
That's what she said. She said she made a decision, and I can respect that. It's like she got, and so but at the same time, I do believe that they do need to revisit those rules, because from what I understand, alcohol is not banned, it's not tested, and alcohol, there's really very little medicinal benefits of alcohol.
Right, but it's so much more severe
Mhm.
than smoking a joint. And they
Mhm.
know that. This is what the higher ups do to our people.
Mhm.
Not saying they don't do it to others, but
Mhm.
they love to make examples out of us. Like Bill
Oh
Cosby.
yeah.
They took him through all of that. Why? Because he was going to buy
Just to let
NBC,
him out.
to stop his transactions, to stop his moves, to stop. I mean, this is what they do. That's why we have to pay
Mhm.
attention to our own intuition, listen to
Mhm.
our own selves, and say,
Yes.
what is the best right next move for me? Not
Yes.
what the company's telling me, not what the
Mhm.
press is telling me, and what my PR said, and what
Mhm.
the media is asking of me. What is the right next best move for me? So I want to give a round of applause to her. Shots fired to the U.S. Olympics.
Right.
She made the right next mother effing move for herself,
Mhm.
and that alone should be what's the word I'm looking for?
Applauded. It should be celebrated.
It should be applauded, like Capo Castronic taking a knee.
Right.
Yeah.
It
She
should be.
lost her
It should be
mom.
just applauded. So y'all want to kick her? They could kick her out of the Olympics. The girl is wealthy and famous anyway. She
Oh no,
already,
she can
Yes.
run with the
Exactly.
team.
Yep.
made it, bro.
She
It's
can
too
run
late.
with the team, but she can't run for herself.
What?
Yeah, she can run with the team, but she can't run for herself like she did, because they know she's gonna do the same thing she did the first time, which doesn't make any sense.
Wait. Explain that one.
To run alone, but they.
Right? She's not allowed to run alone, but she can run with the team.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
What?
Yeah,
I don't get
read
it.
that today.
Wow.
I don't get
That's
it.
crazy, right?
She should be applauded. She's already wealthy. That girl will be on everybody's couch, and they made her more wealthier by
Yes. Exactly.
her
She
pulling
she
her
won
out.
either way.
Yeah, so what you meant for evil, God will turn it around for your good. So you thought that you were gonna hinder her by
Mhm.
exposing that she got high. The motherfuckers who made the decision was probably getting high when they made it.
Mhm.
It wasn't like it was a performance enhancing drug or a steroid. It was actually marijuana. And since we
Mhm.
have you here, Farrah, can you please break down for the people who just chimed in and tell them what you're about and what you do? Because you actually know about the positive medicinal benefits of
Mhm.
cannabis, and there's no reason why they should have done that for something that literally God gave to us.
It's you know what it is? It's the how can I explain this? This is all orchestrated, right? None of this is, because if you go back, I don't know how many, maybe 50 years or so, you could have got cannabis oil anywhere. Because you have to think about it. Not only did they ban marijuana, but they also they banned hemp, right?
Right.
And we know that hemp is actually what I make all my products from. And so we know that this is really more so of a money economic issue, more so than a medicinal, just, or a legal issue. And
Mhm.
so it was a way for them to really target black and brown communities. And so when you look at the studies, there was really no reason for them to ban marijuana or hemp. And so now that they can make money from it, Now that they want to control it, now we see that they're starting to legalize it, and still not on a federal level. You know what I mean? Because they have to leave that room to still be able to capitalize off of it. And so
Right.
that's why I try to explain to people is that, okay, everybody's getting excited because they're allowing people to, not allowing, they're creating those smoke mirrors. They're making it seem that, oh, you can go and start your own, legal cannabis business. And we know that they're already have, like I said, orchestrated and already created this for themselves. So they already know, like in California, one company owns 65% of the cannabis dispensaries because there's only a certain number of licenses. So
Right.
you think they already don't have this set up for themselves and their people? And they'll just kind of, just like they do with everything else, they'll sprinkle a little bit here and there, call it equal opportunity. And, and still, what about everybody who's still locked up for petty marijuana possession?
That part. And
What
also,
about that? And that's one of the things that, my company also addresses. And so, it's
shout out
really
to your
about taking
company.
our power. Say
Tell
it
the
again.
people the name of your company, shout it out, break it down so they can know exactly what it is you're talking about.
Okay, so I'm still in the midst. I did a soft launch, but our official launch will be in September. And it's MJ Noir. It's a hemp cannabis business. Primarily, I have my medical marijuana card. I'm also a certified cannabis educator and consultant. And what I've done is, I've taken courses. I'm very, like, this book is a clinician's guide to medical cannabis, and this was written by an actual doctor.
Hmm.
And he has case studies after case studies of many of these books. If you do your research, how people have healed cancer, glaucoma. I have fibromyalgia, which is chronic pain, anxiety, PTSD, Alzheimer's. I mean, it's a medicinal plant, and like anything else, we talked about that before, anything can be abused. However, cannabis actually does not have many side effects besides the psychoactive. Like that's the, what they're like. Oh my God, we can't have too many happy people out here.
Right. And also it's the way that we take it, the way that we do it. If we do it, what's the word? If we do it medicinally or if we do it religiously and recreationally, then it becomes different the way it intakes in our brain, the way the toxins break down. And mostly it's when you smoke it and you light it to a certain degree of Fahrenheit, that's when it really can like do certain damage to certain cells in the brain. But itself as a plant or as an oil or as a medicine, it's actually good effects. So I don't know if she smoked it or however she got it in her system, but I just think that it's just real. It's really crazy, you know what I'm saying, to attack her for something like that. When you know what you know, and people are becoming more aware of it because now people are opening their own dispensaries and doing their own research. And it's like, really, you're going to stop her from being great from something like that. We don't got to keep talking about it, but it's just like, it's one of those things this week and it's really pissing me off. She got saying this and saying that, but you actually know. And you can break it down for the real. For those who don't know, people probably just smoke it. No, we can actually be used for other things that can heal you, heal the mind, heal the body.
Exactly, yes.
She lost her mother, so maybe it healed her anxiety. That's why she had no regrets and no sympathy. Like she lost her mother, she could have said F it and gave up, and she didn't do that. She actually
The
won.
tennis player.
That's why I'm not mad.
The tennis player, she sat out completely. She was like, no.
Yeah. And she kept running. That shit ain't easy to do. I can't imagine something happening to my mother and then I'll be able to just keep doing everything like everything is everything. That was a strong power move. Salute to that sister.
Yes. Because that's trauma right there. And that's one of the things too in the Black community that we don't address is the traumas that we go through. We are taught to just kind of shake it off and keep going. And she was just like, I need to deal with this. She needed to cope. Because she couldn't actually, start the grieving in the morning because she, the morning period, and about grief. And so she chose, that method to help her. And, you know what it is that she should have been able to make a phone call and have a discussion. And my problem with that is that, what they probably would have done? They would have actually said, you know what, you're disqualified because you have, XYZ and you need Zoloft or Xanax. And guess what? She would have been disqualified.
Right.
Because now she's on antidepressants.
Right. They don't want to talk about the other side of it. She chose the way out.
Yep. So they would have put her on something with 100 side effects that would have left her feeling like a zombie.
Let's talk about what they
And
did to Britney Spears.
That's what I was, chiming into that. That reminds me of
Yeah.
that. Britney is talking about that now. They have a free Britney campaign. I don't know if you heard about it, where
mhm,
she signed a disclosure with her father when she was 17 and has not been able to be in control of her assets, her body. They gave her IUD. She can't have children. She wants more children. She wants to sue her father, and she wants to sue the court system who allowed this to keep going on. And like you said, the side effects.
mhm,
She refused to take the pills, and every time she did, they said she was crazy when she refused
mhm.
to take the pills because of the side effects.
Yep. And that's the thing, is that even with addiction, people don't understand that if you have an addiction issue, you actually qualify for a medical marijuana card. See, it's the lack of information out here is insane, and they do this purposely.
Right.
So if you say, whether it be heroin or crack, cocaine, all those other things, they'll actually give you marijuana to help you get off of those things,
Mm.
and to deal with the side effects of those different things. And then with one of the things, actually, I just ordered a book, and it's being able to treat mental issues like bipolar or schizophrenia with medical marijuana. Now, this is where I come in, and I'm a little different. I take it from, I'm very much so on the medicinal side.
Right.
If you truly want to heal your body using cannabis, you need a lot of it, right? Because, there's different levels of healing. Now, vaping is actually, one of the best ways, because it comes down to bioavailability. Now, bioavailability is like, I tell people, when you take supplements, don't use tablets. If you're not going to use like in a liquid form, use a capsule, because it's about how much your body is actually absorbing. So if you take something and it's only, let's say, 50 milligrams, your body may only be using 10 milligrams.
That's interesting.
So so that's the thing, right? So with Brittany and with whatever her issues are, my younger brother, he's also a rapper from Staten Island. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia about 3 years ago. These past 3 years have been he's been in and out, incarcerated, in Rikers. I've had to go look for him places, drag him, it was just a very hard situation. I used to work in CPEP, which is a psychiatric hospital at RMC. And I worked in the emergency room. And I brought him, this was years ago, but I brought him there. And he's clearly not, in his right state of mind at the moment. I get him in that night. I come back in the morning to try to, just bring him some breakfast. And they're letting him go.
Mm.
He's walking around, no shirt on, talking, just clearly. And they put it down to him having yes, he's schizophrenic, but he also has a marijuana issue, because of course it's in his system. And one thing I'm learning is that when you do have these type of psychoactive situations, the best way to use them medicinally, honestly, is as a suppository. Now, a lot of people think like, oh my God, I'm not. If when babies have a high fever and you're just like, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Or if somebody's constipated, you're going to give them a suppository, right? We know it's not painful. The thing is, like I said, it's about how your body uses the medicine. Now, when you use a suppository, it bypasses the liver. So when you bypass the liver, you don't have the psychoactive effect. So you can use it medicinally without. Now, a lot of people, they're not gonna want,
that
especially with men.
So you're saying that you have cannabis suppositories?
Yep. I use them almost every night.
Suppositories?
What does that do?
So
because
they have to insert it in their anus, right?
Or vagina.
Or vagina. Men or women?
Well, women can do it either way, and men would only have, but for men, for prostate cancer, whoo.
Mm.
Yes, it has been proven. It has been proven. Hemorrhoids, prostate cancer, especially for cancer just all around.
So
for women,
what does it do? Does it get you high?
No.
When you take it that way, no, you
the kidneys. So you just get the effects from it medicinally, and you don't get high from it because of the way you take it.
It's healing, basically.
Yes, it heals. Let me tell you, I am going to be 40 in September. I've suffered with chronic pain since I was 18. These past 3 to 6 months since I started using this, and it wasn't until I started using the suppositories that I started feeling my mind and my body start to heal. I honestly, like, it's raining. I'm maybe my pain level is at a 3. It's normally at between an 8 and a 10. I wouldn't be able to even speak to you right now normally, because it's raining. It's honestly, it's magical. Within 3 days, I had this chronic pain on the right side of my body. It was gone,
Wow.
and it has not
Thank you for
come
that
back.
information. I'm gonna
And
need
And
where,
to
and
know.
where do you get the suppositories?
We get it from MJ Noir.
Yes, I make them myself.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you make suppositories.
Yes, I make
So
suppositories. I
women
make
who suffer from like what do you call it? Endometriosis. That
yes.
will help them.
Yeah, especially if you take it. I just started doing it vaginally this week, and let me tell you something, because I had a hysterectomy, and even though that was 2018, I can still feel the scar. You still have scar tissue, you have weakness. Honestly, I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, I wish I started that years ago. I lost one of my great friends last year to breast cancer, and I just wish I knew what I knew now, because I know I could have helped her. Even if it didn't, necessarily get rid of it, it definitely would have eased a lot of her pain. And it would, it's great for inflammation. That's what it does. You see, we have to understand that. You see, we have it's called an endocannabinoid system in our bodies. We actually have receptors for all the nutrients in cannabis. So we're made for cannabis. Like, we have a system exactly for it, and no other plant. And so it's very good for inflammation, anxiety. I mean, you can feel it working. You can feel it working. When I take it at night, and I use full spectrum CBD as well. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a very thick. It comes in different forms. This is called crude oil. This is pure hemp that's just pressed into an oil form. Now, a lot of people don't understand that all products are not made equal. A lot of people will tell you it's CBD, but it could be CBD isolate, which is a powder form. Now, this is pure CBD. Why you would not want to use pure CBD or only pure THC is because it's called the entourage effect. When you have the whole plant, the waxes, the lipids, all the nutrients, that's what truly heals your body. Yes, the pure isolate that they're able to extract is great, but they have shown that it's not the same. It's not the same healing properties. And so with my products, I try to get as close to the source as possible. I also have flour that I will be uploading to the site soon, and I've been testing them because each one is different. When I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling anxious, I like Acapulco Gold, so it doesn't give me a high. It gives me, and I almost don't like to say that, because I feel like it's just a different type of high. It's not I guess it's from their terms of psychoactive, but it definitely, to me, that is like one of the best antidepressants you can use.
That's a lot of information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have people asking me what happened. That was on me though, the last time that you were out here.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we're talking about this, and I'm getting more in tune with what it is you can actually do, I know a lot of people with ailments that would need those capsules, those suppositories.
Mm-hmm. Suppositories or sublinguals. When you put it underneath your tongue, it goes directly into your bloodstream. So the longer, like, say I use these medicine drops, so you would put it underneath your tongue and you would hold it for as long as possible, for at least 3 minutes. And that's what helps your body to absorb it and for you to feel it the quickest. So within like 10 to 15 minutes.
Under your tongue. So it's like a liquid or a powder form?
Yeah, it's a liquid form. This right here, I don't know if you can see it. This right here doesn't seem like a lot. This right here is about 35,000 milligrams. And that's why, for me, I've been working on my packaging, and that's because it's very important to be careful once you go from flour to edibles or to sublinguals because it's so concentrated. You can have a cookie that has 10,000 milligrams. And so it's very, it's very important that people are educated because, you see the videos of dogs, accidentally eating edible or things of that nature. And dogs actually also have receptors, and their receptors, they're actually more sensitive than we are. So their high is much more intense. And my dog, Sweet Coon, the greedy one, he's actually bit into my vape pen and one of my distillate pens. It comes in a syringe, and I was just like, so scared. And thank God, he's okay. But they actually react. So it's very important that people understand so that they're able to make sure. And I'm working on having these cases with locks on them.
What did he do after he bit into your pen?
Oh, he was out of it for like 12 hours. He could barely lift his head because it was full. It was 500. The thing is, it was 500 milligrams. So thank God, because I'm not sure how much he ingested, but he was out of it for about 12 hours. And then after that, he was fine. But and that's another thing, you get scared because and Mark is like, call the vet. And I'm like, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want them taking him away from me. But thank God he was fine. He actually pooped. I gave him CBD. That's another thing. When you get too high, if you have CBD flower or an oil or something, take that. And I'm actually making like a spray, a sublingual spray, because CBD counteracts THC and it brings down the high. So if ever you're feeling like, maybe you ate too many edibles or whatever, if you have some CBD, and CBD, honestly, you can almost take as much as you want. Yeah, you're going to be sleepy and you're going to be very relaxed, but it's not going to hurt you.
So it's good to basically do your research on the places that you buy these edibles from, because you don't know what the amount of milligrams went into the gummies or the cookies or the brownies. And I was seeing people like they cooking and doing all kind of stuff with the CBD. They're just doing the most. And I also seen someone who was next to me who ate a whole bunch of edibles. I didn't know that they ate all these edibles, and I didn't know that they was high as hell. Not you.
Wait, what? Me?
Not you. But they ate all these edibles, and the edibles had them like a zombie. Like they were afraid to move and walk and all kinds of stuff. So what is it? I'm afraid of all this stuff. I don't.
You know what it is? You have to realize it's the same thing with alcohol. You get to a point where you're like, okay, I can drink this, I can drink this much with this. I don't mix this with this. That's the way, some people, they've been using it for so long that they already figured that out. I'm still a newbie, and I'm very much of a Virgo. That's why I call myself the Virgo. I have to educate myself on things because one, I don't want things affecting my personal or my professional life. And so I have to make sure that, because I'm not a big drinker either. So, and that's because my grandfather was an alcoholic. So we just, from a young age, my siblings and I were like, you know what, we're not even going to touch that. And so when it came to marijuana, I didn't try it until maybe three years ago. And, I didn't use it properly. So I didn't like it that much because I had, and that's the thing too, it affects different people in different ways. You and I can smoke the same strain and we can have different effects, because if I'm using it for pain, I'm going to feel it relieving my pain. If you're using it for anxiety, you're going to feel it relieving your anxiety. If you're good, then you're just going to feel relaxed. And so, it has different effects on different people. And for me, it felt like the pain was being pulled out of my body with tiny threads. So I didn't understand that I had to find my sweet spot, and I had to figure out how much I needed, when I needed it. And so if I had kept going, then it would have helped me more instead of me starting. Now I have a good regimen of how I use it. I've researched through the dispensary what strands work best for me. I have some strands that I use for creativity that help me focus. I have a bit of ADHD. So I walk into a room and I'm like, I'll just forget, what I went in there. If I start doing dishes when I came down to get something, it's this. And so I found that it helps me be able to sit down and finish a task at a time. But not every because there's sativas, there are hybrids, and then there's indicas. An indica is a body high. It can give you, if you smoke too much or use an edible with an indica, you'll get couch lock. She probably had couch lock where she could not move. Then the sativa, which is a head high, that is great for creativity. But if you have the wrong strain for you, you'll feel like you're in your you're in orbit, and you won't, you'll just be. And that's another thing
Anything will
too.
get me high. Anything will get
Jada.
me high, and I have a very low tolerance with alcohol as well.
Okay.
I can have a glass of wine and I'm buzzed already. And people be like,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's your liver too.
What
So,
about it?
because your liver is what processes all those things. So you have a sensitive liver. So your liver, and honestly, your liver must be really, really good because you're not, because you don't use a lot, you don't drink a lot. And so when you do, you feel it right away. Someone who's been drinking and drinking or eating a lot of edibles, sometimes they're like, they don't feel it because it's, how can I, I'm not saying the liver is damaged, but it might need a good detox,
So my liver is very hypersensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot about my liver when my gallbladder was about to kill me. I learned a lot.
Oh man.
And
Mhm.
Toxins and
Mhm.
what else did I learn about? What was that? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of the name right now. But it's this secretion that breaks down all your food and it goes from your
Bio?
gallbladder. Yes, the bile.
Okay.
I learned
Mhm.
about the bile and all of those different things. So my gallbladder was so bad that my liver was shutting down. So my
Oh
eyes had turned yellow.
wow. Okay.
Jaundice. She lost
My
a lot of
urine
weight.
had turned orange. So in
Ooh.
the process of
Okay.
shutting down while my doctors were busy trying to milk my coverage, like extending,
Mhm.
my sickness. And I'm like, listen, something is wrong. Something is really
Yep.
wrong. I need to go to the hospital. So I made up in my mind, I'm going to the ER. And that's
Mhm.
how I got admitted. And they kept me for 2 weeks. That was how I got admitted. And I was severely fatigued. I could not keep my eyes open to save my life. And I lost how much weight?
A lot of weight.
I could feel my ribs. Like
At least
I
Yep.
was I
Oh
can
my
use
God.
right now. I can use losing some of that right now.
listen.
And I stopped
I'm just
smoking
glad
in
you're all
that was
right.
2016. I quit smoking because I
Mhm.
hadn't smoked in 2 weeks. So I'm like, why would I go home and smoke? I'm good.
Mhm.
So I quit smoking cigarettes, but I was really, really sick. I was really, really sick. And you don't realize the things that we take for granted because
Mhm.
you're so used to being able to go pee and you used to being able to sit down
Mhm.
and stand up and move around and not be severely fatigued. You just know you're going out today, right? And you just know
Yep.
everything's gonna be good. Until
Yep.
your organs start saying, excuse me, there's something wrong with me. So
Mhm.
when you start to experience organ failure, it
Mhm.
changes your life.
Yes. Mhm.
I just want to say that it's 650.
Oh shit.
It's 650. We don't talk 640.
640.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
There's
I had your book
Hello.
weeks ago.
where
I had your book weeks ago.
whose book?
No, the
No,
Uncut Jewels
the
book.
other guys are coming
He's
in
just coming in for the next show.
for the next
Peace,
show.
y'all.
I had your book weeks ago. I
Look,
didn't
she
bring your
holding
book
it.
today.
Farrah got hers. Look. Like,
I didn't bring your book today. Yes, so Noon Jules. Yes, everybody that's tuning in right now. If you didn't get the copy of Noon Jules,
Listen,
go
please get
to
this book. Get this book. It will bless
drjohnbrook.com.
your life.
Yes, I wanted to get into the Noon Jules, and I wanted you to share what it has done. Sort of like your mini testimony you gave yesterday on Facebook and Instagram. For me, it's like
Listen,
weird hearing the fact that my book is like therapy for so many different men and women.
listen.
And I haven't even begun to kick
really
off.
grasp it.
Right.
I know.
I haven't even did the launch yet. Like it's crazy to me. But God
Listen.
is good.
I'm here because this right here, like, you know what it is? I've been through so much, right? And it wasn't until, and I started therapy last year, and because a lot of people don't know that I basically had to start from scratch. I had built a 6-figure business, and I was put in a situation that I felt was unsafe, and I felt that I needed to change. So moved out of state, started all over again, just kind of, and I just turned to it. And it went to the page where it talked about, you're not lonely. This is your alone season. And it says it right here. You are not lonely. This is your alone season. And I realized that when you look at it, and that's why I love this book, because it always gives me what I need when I need it. And that's when this is not from just you. It's from your heart, and it's also from your spiritual connection to God because of the power.
Shout out to God.
I didn't know I had PTSD until maybe 2 months ago, or depression. And that's the thing, when people don't understand or accept where they are, not saying I'm always going to have it. I do believe that, I can be healed. But however, when you don't comprehend it, you can't ask for help. So even though I was going to therapy, it was very bare, basic level. I basically had my mask on the whole time. And so, now that I know and I'm seeking, help from different ways, this book has been just very instrumental. And I'm just, like I told you, me knowing you, meeting you at the first time at the Rocka Natural event in Harlem, and that was 2015 or 2016. That was 2016. I think it was like around April. And I was wild back then. Like, you don't understand. Like, me and my son had just left the shelter, a few months before that. And I was, trying to get the daycare started, and I was starting to feel very discouraged. It was a lot of, and when I went there, and Jessica's story, she grabbed me and she called me. She was like, "We're going." I didn't even know Jessica's story like that, and I think that's how God works. And I went, and I was just inspired to keep going. And so I'm just really happy for you. I'm waiting for book number 2.
Book number 2 already.
Yes, listen.
Moon Jewels is right. It's not even a month old yet. It's a month.
Gotta keep writing.
Yeah,
you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
But I have got to do my launch. I got to do my book tour. I got to do an in-person book tour, virtual book tour. I started the Girls Night In kickoff in Connecticut. The second one was scheduled to be 7/17 in North Carolina. We've got pushed that date back to possibly the beginning of August, because I got the Royal Behavior Comedy Show. I hope you come to this one. August 20th. So save the date for everybody out there. It was Black excellence at its finest. It was amazing. Shout out to my partner, Mr. Caldwell. It was a great comedy show. So I had so many things backed up, happening. However, I'm grateful to have sold 100 books.
Yes.
Myself. Sounds like a little bit to many people, but it's a lot to me.
Yeah.
Just to have that impact and that support from people all over, not Staten Island at all. Staten Island even touched the surface of Moon Jewels or the Royal Behavior Comedy Show that I had in Staten Island. Our sales did not come from Staten Island. To be clear.
And that's because when people know you or think they know you, it's very hard for them to see you in a different light. And I think that's one of the reasons why I was removed, because I needed to be able to grow I'm
off this too. I'm off this. My job and journey is bigger than New York.
Yes.
It's bigger than New York.
Global.
I'm aware that I'm a vessel, and I am aware. People are buying my book on Amazon as well. There's people overseas like, can we get it? So that was the reason why I put it on Amazon. So other networks that I may not be able to reach, they can go there and they can purchase my book. I have listeners all over. We blessed to have people in Canada and Kenya and Belgium and Brazil. There's people all over. So that will be, they can go to Amazon, they can purchase Moon Jewels, Dr. Jacqueline Wilson, on Amazon and get the shipping in 2 days from them.
Yes.
However, I still have to do a formal launch, which I would like Farrah to be a part of. I want Farrah to be a part of.
Yes, I actually do fundraisers. I'm launching my fundraisers because I have my tea boxes that are launching And
Yeah.
we're doing tea parties, we're doing tea soirees,
Yeah,
and so
she
I
said
would
you
love to
wanted me to
host
speak.
one.
So what am I doing? I'm keynoting. I'm bringing it home, or
Yes,
I'm taking them
listen,
where? What are we doing?
She throws a hell
listen.
of
My
Is the
we
people?
the first box was the LOL, that was Love Out Loud, and as you know, Jiggy Jada is my ambassador. But I'm working on her line. I did not forget about you, Jada. I'm actually working on some formulations. These are actually,
I got people waiting, and I just saw
yes,
the
yes.
the girls
You know what it is? I'm a Virgo. That's why I call myself Miss P the Virgo. And I just want this because it's a very, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very lucrative business. And I want to be able to involve as many people as possible, but that means setting the foundation. And that's one thing that sometimes when it comes to certain businesses, and I learned with the daycare business,
I
is
need a
that if
noon
you
juice
don't do your
strand.
due diligence, huh?
I need a noon juice
I
strand.
like that.
If you don't do your due
Wouldn't
diligence
it
and set the
go to the one?
foundation in the systems,
Sativa.
what happens when we go from 1,000 sales to 10,000 to 100,000? And so I don't want, to start something that I don't have the systems in place. Like I have to make sure the wholesalers can get me certain
Yeah.
things, that I have the
The
staff to
Virgo
actually make
control
these
factor.
things.
That's that Virgo control factor.
Yeah, but it's,
All,
it's, it's
all
that's the
the
thing, is
all
that when you're
the
running a
all
business,
the ducks have to be in.
yes, you know what? It doesn't just
It could
involve
be
me.
100 ducks. If you wake up and it's 99,
Y'all got to
yeah,
prearrange the
you
whole.
can't do nothing without the other duck. That's
Yeah, my grandmother's a
that
Virgo. We're
is
familiar.
that is the yes. And one of my
Yeah.
good friends, Dewana,
Is a
oh my
Virgo.
God,
Yep.
it doesn't stop. The Virgo in you.
Yes,
Virgo
but
in you.
that's also because you know what, I don't want. First of all, you have to think of the legal aspects, and then there's their brand quality and your reputation, and so even my LOL, and then also for me, because I have anxiety, having the PTSD affects how I um process things now, right? And I've accepted that. I accepted that I have better days than other days. So I've been reaching out to different people to see who can help me, because as you could have been much further right now if you had more people on the ground level who are not waiting for you to get there and then say, hey, I'm
Come on,
in.
man. Look, let's shots fired. Let's talk about it. I could have been 10 but you know what? Timing is everything.
Yes.
Timing is everything, and I am extremely grateful for the
Mhm.
pandemic. I am extremely grateful for the sit still time. I'm
Yes.
extremely grateful for all the people that God has revealed to me that do
Mhm.
not deserve a seat on my plane
Mhm.
takeoff time.
Yep.
I'm so grateful for those who had the keys and didn't want to give me a set. I'm grateful for the
Exactly.
doors that slammed in my face. I'm grateful for the people who were one person away and refused to introduce me to the one person away
Yes.
only because it was me. It wasn't because I wasn't qualified.
Yep.
It's just that it's you.
Yep.
So I'm clear that everyone doesn't get me. I'm clear that everyone doesn't like me. And I'm okay with all of that because none of that stops me
Mhm.
from continuing to go. If you watch me over the last 2 or 3 years, I don't even look the same.
No,
I don't look
you're
the same.
glowing. You
I don't
glowing.
have
You
the same
glow.
aura. I don't carry. I had a lot of darkness
Mhm.
following me due to relationships with the wrong people, baggage of other people, carrying others, not knowing my
Yes.
self-worth, not
Yes.
knowing who I was, not
Mhm.
really. I mean, I was great. I'm a great speaker. I'm great at communicating is what I do, but deep down inside, still not knowing how to comfortably tell others no and yes to
Yes.
myself.
Mhm.
So those are all the things that I've learned now. What you see when people
Mhm.
open Noon Jewels and they read my book, they get my raw, most intimate parts of myself.
Mhm.
And for me, it's really like it's like one of my kids. I really don't want someone that's not for me having my book.
Mhm.
I don't want you at home nestled with my thoughts
Mhm.
because that is what it is. You have
Yep.
250 pages of my thoughts.
Mhm.
Those are my most intimate thoughts. So
Mhm.
in picture. So for the people who did pre-orders, y'all don't have the same book that's available on Amazon. On Amazon, that's not a signed copy and it's not personalized and the photos are not color. So for all the people that were like, "Oh, I want my book, I want my book, I want my book. When's it coming?" Da, 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 da,
Wow.
not understanding the pre-order process. So for you people, you guys have a different book. It's the same book, same everything in it, but they don't have an autograph and they don't have the colored photos that you have.
Oh, I
So,
feel special now.
oh yeah,
I did not know that.
more went into the first 100 books. Those were the people
Wow.
I paid more for those books. Paid more,
Wow.
and I want every book to have colored pages.
Hmm.
However, it's expensive
Exactly.
for
Yeah.
every book to have color pages. And shout out to Officer Nakia Jones. I had people telling me that I couldn't sell my book for $50 a book. You can't tell me what I can't do, right? So
Hmm.
I allow because this is where you got to understand when you share your gifts and your talents, your ideas with certain circles. Everyone is not you. Number one. Number
Yes.
two,
Hmm.
they will not see the vision. The vision
Yes.
God gave it to you for you to see it. God told
Exactly.
me a number. He told me 50.
Yes.
And I still listen to what people told me and
Ooh.
I dropped the number down and I went to 25 for the pre-order. Then I went up to the 35, right? People
Hmm.
still people still was, oh, it's $35. Oh, it's this, da, da, da. You spend $40 on a bottle of Henny.
Yep. How much did Nipsey sell his? What was he selling his album for? Like $100 or something,
Nipsey
or a
sold
thousand
his
something?
mixtape $100 a mixtape, and the other ones he sold $1,000
Exactly.
a
Yep.
mixtape. And he said, I don't care if it's 1,000 people that rock with me. Those
Yep.
are the people that I'm focused on. So for my 100 people that supported me, um, thus far and purchased my book near and far, I had people who bought a book, came back and bought 4 more.
Hmm.
Start there. Let me give a
Listen.
round of applause to myself. I had
Let
people
me
who
let
bought
me let me
3
just
books.
say that. Let me just say this.
They
Because I
wanted
know
their
you guys have
family
to
to have
go.
it.
Huh?
They wanted their sisters and brothers and mothers
Exactly. Yeah.
to have a copy because it's very personalized. I wrote it that way because I wanted people to understand this is not a book that you can share. It's for you.
Yes. Hmm.
So that is why the reflection pages are where they are, and it's the way that it is. I love you too, Liz. Shout out to Hartford in the building. It had to be that way. So I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No,
for
no, no, no.
for you, Farah, for the journal pages, what did you think of the layout?
Listen, it's just I'm blessed to have the color pictures because to me it does make a difference. I feel like it's kind of it's a little bit more intimate, so I love that, and it's just very. First of all, it's you, and I know you, and so it's for me. It just feels I feel like I'm being nurtured because it feels like I can't hug you, but then every time I read your words, and so it's different. Let's say if I were to get like a Tony Robbins or Ilana, things that become very cookie cutter, you know, um, and they already have their formulas, like some of these bigger speakers or so-called famous people, they just basically, if they even write their own books, it's very cookie cutter. And this I knew was something that was from your soul. So it just very much, and I love the journal because people don't understand how powerful writing is. Oh my goodness, when you actually get it out. So those parts are very, very therapeutic. And I just started writing again after, and so being able to read the quotes and then just express the that immediate reaction to it, that was I love that. I would love to see a journal, a separate journal to this. I could see that, because
Absolutely.
I see people needing to express themselves a lot. Like I see it, like I know for me that's how it is, where it's just like I just I have to get a separate piece of paper. So
Have
that,
you written in the reflection pages?
say it again.
Have you written on the reflection pages?
I don't listen. You know what? I'm a Virgo, so I'm like, I'm trying to keep it as clean as
You say I'm a
possible.
Virgo one more time.
You trying to keep the
I'm
book
like,
clean?
I don't even want to mess it up. I love pretty things, but I have my markers and stuff, and I'm just like, it's I love it. Like I truly love it. It's something that you needed that you didn't even know you needed, type of thing, and it came at the right time. Especially for it's just perfect timing. I'm just so happy and proud of you both, because
Proud of you
I
too.
fell in love with Jada, during Messiah. and something just she planted something, and I didn't know, I didn't know this opportunity would come, between, you and I and Blur. And I just think, you know what, this whole pandemic, it was, to me, it was a sad to see so many people pass, but I felt like it did something, having people kind of take time to sit at home and with themselves. For me, I couldn't run away from myself anymore. And so seeing myself connected to certain people, that's God. That's God, and that there's something that's in the works for all of us. And so I just appreciate you guys welcoming me, into your world. And I just look forward. I look forward to everything that's going to happen over the next, year, because
do some more
it,
things. We're gonna continue to be great.
it,
All of us.
it, we got a lot of work to do, but it's our time. And I love the fact that you talk about self-care so much, because that's really what is necessary for this, because you don't want to sacrifice yourself. We've done that. We know that it doesn't work. We know that running ourselves into the ground does not work. You have to fortify, strengthen, and prepare, then do the work. Not do the work, be, just depleted. And then honestly, once you starts, it's very hard to stop. There's really no, it's very difficult to find a pause button. So that self-care is so important. So I love the fact that you talk about that, Jacqueline, because that is, especially for the mind. Woo.
Thank you.
On that note,
I appreciate the
MJ
flowers.
Noir in the building.
I appreciate the flowers, and I'm
Dr.
gonna keep
Wilson.
pushing it. I'm gonna keep pushing it, and I'm
We're
looking
discussing
to.
the new Juice book.
I'm gonna do the official launch. It's gonna be a celebration. It's gonna be a
Yes.
celebration. Gonna sign some books, sell some books, and take pictures with people who already got their books. And for the people who bought it on Amazon that want their signatures, they're gonna have to attend the
Pre-order.
launch.
Listen, I would love to have your book in one of my self-care boxes, so we could take care. We could, because I'm gonna have some of Jada's music there, because I don't, the whole
Oh,
streaming
so
thing.
let's talk about that. We could
Yes, so I would love to have her music. I would love to have your book in one of my self-care boxes.
Told me that my girlfriend, I inspired her. Shout out to Level Up Connections. I inspired her to start an inspirational t-shirt line. She's been going crazy since selling her shirts off the rack. So she's like, I gotta put your book in my self-care box. So she's doing a self-care box with inspirational shirt and candle, and she would put my book in there too.
Yes.
So
Look.
God is amazing.
Yes,
God
he is
amazing. So we're doing amazing things. So
okay. Thank you so much, ladies, for having me. I don't know if I went over my time or not, but I apologize. But thank you.
Have you. I always have you. Send me something to go to bed to.
I definitely will. Thank you so much. We'll talk. Call me.
Yes, I will. But
all
send
right.
me the number in my inbox.
Right, I gotta
so I can stop calling you on Messenger.
Yes, both of you, please, right. Both of you. Yeah, call me on Messenger.
No, give me your number.
Oh, okay, I will.
She said call me on Messenger. But look,
we can video, so we can video chat.
Yeah, and give them your website. So
okay, it's mjnoire.com, and but I'm actually adding some products over the next day or two. So by Monday morning, there'll be a lot more products. By next week, Jada will have her products on the website as well.
And so, stop asking me.
Huh?
Yeah.
They were asking me.
Yes, we are making moves. Yes, there's a couple of things I had to put into place, but yes, her items will be there as well. I thank you so much, Jada, for allowing me to use the 7 Shades of Love, and every song. Like I love, oh my God, I love all your music. I just you and Blur have this synergy.
We need them royalty checks up here.
Yes,
we need them.
Yes, that's the thing. Those streaming platforms, they're not cutting it. Okay, so we're gonna get you heard and felt how you should be, which is globally, but that's both of you. And so I just appreciate us being able to collaborate, because that's what we're about, not competition, collaboration. We got to teach our people.
And I need a PR, so what's good, Farrah?
Listen, let's do it.
Just shot on it.
I need a PR. I need a PR. I need a PR. What's good, Farrah? I need to be everywhere.
Listen, I don't do PR. I love Macy's my girl. I'm trying to save my coins. Huh?
I said, but you can. You're great at what
Say
you
it
do.
again.
You're great at what you do.
Thank
We
you, thank
love,
you. Let's. You know what?
we love
When you're
y'all.
supporting or the people that you love, it's just natural. All I have to do is say what I feel. That's all
Yeah.
I have to do. You know what I mean? And so when you don't have to sit
That's why
there
I
and
need
make
you on
things
my
up or
team.
try to,
She's on our
I
Huh?
need you on my
She the
team.
tribe. She
Because
part
you
of the
believe
tribe.
in who I am. It's a difference when people believe in you.
yeah,
They don't have to make up things. Like you just said. They
exactly.
speak from
You
the
just
heart.
speak from your heart, and that's
Yeah.
it. It's like,
You know?
it is what it is. And the thing is too is that I've learned so much about myself
We going,
watching
Sarah.
you.
I'm calling you. I'm calling you behind the scenes. The next show is up next.
Okay, all right, girl.
Brooklyn
Okay,
versus Nets. All
we'll
right.
talk.
Peace and blessings.
All right, honey.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow us at Uncut Jewels on Instagram, Uncut Jewels Media, Jiggy Jada, Original Street Doctor, Jiggy Baby. Why you always leaving me? You always leave quick though. You took everything that you needed. That means you're not coming back up. How do I end this broadcast? Peace and blessings, everybody. What's up, Al Nazon? You late, Al. Catch the replay. He coming here at 7:00 putting fire up. Thank you for tuning in. Go purchase my book. Links in the bio.